Hi guys, it's Dees. How are you all doing? Hope you're all well. I'd just like to do a bit of eyeshadow swatching today. I have 4 W7 eyeshadow palettes that I have over time purchased. This one is the newest, Life's a Beach. And I thought I would just do a little bit of swatching on my arm for you, just so you can see the colours. I am going to be using a little bit of help because I found, not all of them, but a few of these shadows from the W7 palettes, they're not so pigmented on the skin, just without using any type of primer. So I'm just going to put on this Face of Australia primer across my arm here with the brush, and that way you're better able to see the colour. So I'll just quickly take you through the palettes close up. So this one, as I said, is Life's a Beach, and I bought this a couple of weeks ago and I absolutely love the blue, the blue in this palette. It's called Clear Sky, and I wish they sold this separately because I do find with palettes you really have to work at using them all, you know, getting the use of all of the colours. You always tend to gravitate, you know, to 2 or 3 of your favourites, but I think you've got to make a conscious effort to try and use them all. But this one is very, very pale without using, or even with using primer actually. And I love the sea foam as well. But anyway, that's Life's a Beach. I think I bought a couple of these last year, probably Natural and Berry I bought last year. And that's actually a good one in autumn, which it is autumn here in Australia. That's a nice palette to use in autumn, during the autumn months. So that one's nice. They're all nice. Life's a Peach. And I haven't used this much at all. I find the pale peaches are fine, but as soon as I start getting into the yellows and the dark oranges, they don't tend to suit me so much. But I still got to work with that one. I just haven't had time. And the last one is Dusk Till Dawn Ultraviolet Neutrals. And some of these colours, like the, what's it called, Gobi, they're sort of almost like a terracotta. I have to be quite light with that on my skin, so that's another one I've got to play around with. But I do quite like these colours here, and the purple and the browns. This one's just probably a little bit too bright for my liking. I don't know if the colour's going to come out true to colour on camera, but anyway, let's get on with some swatching. I probably won't swatch every single colour because we'll be here forever, but maybe some of my favourite colours. So let's start off with popping a little bit of the, this one's very waxy, popping a little bit of the primer. on just to help it along. I must really try and find a good primer that's not so waxy. Someone on the comment section did tell me that W7 do have a primer, but I can't find any. Obviously they don't stock it where I get all my W7 products from, which is Chemist Warehouse here in Australia. So I do 2 rows. I think you'll be able to see the second one fine. And then I can always wipe that off and start again. I love playing around with eyeshadows, but yeah, you do have to have a bit of time. And I don't have a lot of that at the moment. Okay. Right. So let's start off with, I think, Life's a Beach. It's the end of summer here in Australia, beginning of autumn. In the Northern Hemisphere you would be getting spring, so this is a nice spring summer palette. Just going to hold on to a round makeup pad just so that I can clean the brush. What I like about W7 palettes is you get a nice brush set with them. Okay. I don't want the mirror glaring for you. So let's start off with some of the lighter colours. As I said, the Clear Sky is my favourite from this palette. So let's pop some of that on. And like I said, it's very light, but it really suits my eyes. I used to wear a lot of blues in the 80s. Let's see how much I'm putting on there. It's very nice. And I also used the Lay All Day Gold. It's a lovely gold colour, so I used these 2 colours together. I think I just put too much on then. There we go. And that's very pretty as well. Also, in the corners, outer corners of my eyes and the outer crease, I used the Sea Foam, which is a lovely green. There we go, that one's a bit more pigmented, as you can see. And there's a lovely ultimate bronze over here, which is more, I don't know, it's not really bronze to me, it's more of a chocolate brown. And I always go for all the nudes, neutrals, browns. I think they suit my blonde hair. There we go. And of course the seashell, which is the white over here, the metallic white. That's always good for just under the brow bone, I'll just swatch shade which is a grey. Sort of looks like a greyy green actually. I haven't used this one before, so it's a good idea to swatch them on your arm if you have time to see how pigmented they actually are, and just to see what you might like. And they have two matte colours here, which is Beach Life, which is a lighter yellow, and more of a warm yellow. It's called Sunshine. So let's just swatch that one. There we go. And do the lighter yellow. I actually don't mind the grey, the shade over here. So yeah, I'm not one for yellow either. Maybe you have to have darker skin tone for the yellow to look good, but I'll leave that one at that. Okay, let's do the Dusk Till Dawn Ultraviolet Neutrals. Okay. So again, I'll start off with a couple of my favourites. Nice brush again. So let's start off with the Mojave, which is a beautiful metallic purple. There we go. And the Daybreak here, which is more of a maroon, warm plum, which again I have to be careful using this, but I normally tend to pop that on the outer creases of my eye, the outer corner, and maybe line underneath, so that's pretty. And I love the Wilderness on this one. It's a bit similar to the Daybreak, which I've just swatched, but just a lot lighter. As you can see. Now, what else? What else should I swatch? How about Bearded Dragon, which is matte peach. I do like the peaches, the soft peaches. There we go. And how about, let's do Wild, which this is more of on the red side, and I don't think I'll ever use this one unless I mix it with another colour, but it's very dark. But it is a pretty colour. Okay. Let's swatch the June Moon. Or the Dune Moon. Oh, that's dark. It's very nice though. I'm getting a bit of fallout. Look at that. Okay. One more. I can't even pronounce this word, the name they've given to this purple here. Ava Huasca or Aska. Who knows? This is going to be another rich colour. So these are quite pigmented, obviously. Okay, so I think I used the brush from the Lives of Peach palette. So that's that one. Let's do the Natural and Berry Delicious palette. And there's the brush missing, so I will use this one again. And funnily enough, they haven't named the colours. So I shall just point to them. Okay, so as you can see, I've used a little bit of the colours at the end, and these three especially, and that one there, and a couple of those. Not so much these two or that one or those two there. So let's swatch some of the lighter colours first. I always love gold. So let's start at the bottom. And this one's not coming out too metallic-y. I actually love my golds very metallic, so I like the gold in the Lives of Beach palette better. And this one here has a bit more pink pigment to it. But again, these colours suit me. They're very neutral. Probably can't even see that one. It's very close to my skin tone. And this one here is a little bit more plummy. Let's just swatch that. It's coming out pretty good. Oh, what else should we do? Let's do this dark plum. Whoa. I don't think I'll ever use that one. It is a nice shade though. I'd have to get another makeup pad out and ready. Okay, so let's do the shade at the end here. Not too bad. Okay. I think we'll leave it at that. the last palette is Life's a Peach, the Sweetest of Peaches eye colour palette. Okay, let's swap brushes. There we go. Same type of brush. They're not the cleanest. Right. Okay, let's start off with the pale colours. Sweet Temptation here at the end. That's quite nice. White Flesh, which is a good highlighting shadow, and that's exactly what it's called. It's very fleshy toned. And we'll go over here to the cream. Which has a little bit more yellow pigment to it, but that would be a good highlight under the brow bone, or on the brow bone I would say. Okay, Peach Please. Just what it says, very peachy. We might do all of the rest of these, seeing as we're on the last one. Golden Nectar, which is slightly more of a brown tone than the Peach Please. So they look nice together. Nice and Fruity, which is again much darker. It has a red tone to that one. As soon as it has too many colours have too many red tones to them, I think it makes my eyes look like I've been punched in the eye or I'm tired. So, but then again, I'm not a professional, so maybe I'm not using them right. So this one I'm using now is more of an, not quite an eggplant colour. Sweet Stalk it's called. It's very dark. That would be a good, good to use as a liner actually, that colour. Okay, let's move over to the next row, and this one's called Pit Stop, which is a bit of a lighter brown. Very nice, well, compared to this one anyway. Still dark. Ripe and Juicy, which is very similar to the Golden Nectar. That's not bad. Next is It's Tasty. Again, more of a plum. Pure Pleasure. I would love to be one of these people that name eyeshadows. I think you can be quite creative with naming colours, can't you? That's pretty, but again I probably wouldn't use that one much. one more, and the last colour is Delicious, which is very much a toffee tone or hue to it. There we go. So that is it, my friends. Just to add a little bit of room there. I really do love that blue and the gold. So let's just wipe the slate clean. There we have it. 4 palettes. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of swatching that I did. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.